We can't take him anywhere, guys. He's already looking at all the little things in the house and checking them out. He's preoccupied.
Hello, Paul Myers here.
And Denise Myers on the camera.
Yep, Road Warrior Investors.
Yes, we are.
Today we're at a final of one of our projects here in Boise, Idaho. If you can tell, it's 108 degrees today.
It's warm.
So it's a little hot. It's dry though. A little dry, but it's still hot. So we're out here getting ready to list. We got cleaners coming through Tuesday.
Yep.
This gets listed Wednesday or maybe even Tuesday night. These pictures are already done. So I think what we'll do is we'll do a final kind of walkthrough and kind of see what the final outcome of this project just looks like.
I like it.
What do you think? We do have a little issue with keeping things dry water though.
Well, when it's 108 out, I could see that issue.
We do have a sprinkler system, but just sometimes not keeping up in this area for some reason.
And can we just pause, because can I just say, we spent a pretty penny on the yard.
Yeah.
We really did. And we don't usually do that, but
No.
you did a complete rejob on the yard as well as this
Yep.
beautiful driveway.
I can tell you all the years, the 20 years of doing this is probably the second driveway I've ever replaced.
Can I just say, what's up with all the debris in the yard? There's a little bit of debris. Come on now. You need to get going. Come on.
That all comes out from dried out trees.
But you need to clean that up. Oh,
Nothing
I'm
worse
sorry.
than somebody parked here with a oil dripping the brand new driveway.
No.
All right, yeah, new driveway, new grass, new yard.
Things we notice. I'm sorry. It's just part of the job, I guess, right?
Go in.
It's warm out. Yes, please. Can we go in? Woo. I'm sorry. You got to work on these leaves. There's too many sitting out here. We can't have that for showings.
That's the real estate broker's problem.
People will look past it. Is that what you're saying?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good.
And this.
Welcome to your new home, right? This was a complete re-landscaped yard, and the team did a fantastic job. You'll also notice some before pictures what was here before and is gone now, and that would be a fireplace. Interesting fun fact is we had several neighbors apparently come over and ask our general contracting team to do the same to theirs, so they're not using their traditional fireplace.
It was just a fireplace outside, but it was all rotten,
and
it's not worth saving. So come on, it's a little cooler in here.
Oh, much better. Look at this. Wow. Now we have the cleaners coming on Tuesday to do a final clean to make it sparkle. But this is incredible. Look at this after.
Turn on some lights.
Sure.
On that one. There we go.
Look at this. Beautiful. So it's been staged already.
Yep.
We chose to do a full stage as opposed to a partial stage. Is that right, Paul?
That's correct. We opted not to stage the yard, but we staged the whole house.
Well, we just had a few dollars spent in the yard itself,
Yes.
so we wanted the yard to speak for itself. Where are we going next, sweetheart?
Let's turn some lights on so we can see. Where would you like to go?
You tell me.
Master suite.
All right, so let's check out the master suite. As you walk in, you've got your garage here to your left, right, and then we've got the master suite. Now, master suite, good size. You can fit a king in here.
It's a decent size, you know. We definitely see they touch up the doors.
You provided a walk-in closet.
Yeah, it's walk-in.
Hi.
It's a long one.
Hi. Oh, hi.
No, I'm out. But I can't tell you this. You list a house, you shouldn't leave the toilet seat up like that.
I agree with that. That's kind of a turn off for the women, at least for me. I'm like, I see that in different pictures, and I'm like, I'm sorry, what are we looking at here?
So you see, we got tile. You gotta finish cleaning the tile. It seems to be clean.
Yeah. Beautiful job though on the bathroom transformation.
Yeah.
Still just one sink here in the master bathroom. But that's okay. At least it's got a second bathroom for the master, right?
Yeah.
Where else we going next, sweetheart?
We'll look the rest of the house. Go kitchen.
There's a lot of things that go on the kitchen transformation. I'm going to wait until we go in there because you can turn all the lights on for me.
Yep, they're on.
This kitchen transformation is incredible. The before and after. So, Paul, can you talk to us a little bit about what it looked like before and the changes that we made here?
That you can look at prior videos, but there's actually a wall that was right here. This is a refrigerator right here.
And what was over here?
Washer and dryer right here.
Right there. I know, it's terrible.
The stove was, I think the stove was actually over here. It's a dishwasher. Stove, and then it had a little opening here. Then all this was just all washer and dryer.
That's crazy.
So we opted to open that up.
Really opened it up.
Yeah. We put quartz in.
Well, the crew was done, and then you came back in, Paul, and you created a final punch list for them as well. Is that correct? They came back and spent pretty much most of, or part of yesterday and most of today going through and just really tightening the house up with that final punch list. Any items in here that they really worked on that will help us when it comes to selling it?
So funny story about these cabinets. These are made here on site. These cabinets were made here in the garage.
So they're custom cabinets.
They are. They turned out really nice. However, we actually salvaged this cabinet. I think this one came out of our old office. I guess one did too. It came out of our old office. So that being said,
but you can't tell. You really can't tell.
Yeah, we matched them to the old cabinets, but we had a problem with the hinges. These were soft close, and we wanted these soft close too. So we had to get soft close hinges, and we couldn't find them anywhere. They actually got them from Spokane.
Wow.
They're not available down here.
Thank you, team. I mean, they really went above and beyond by taking that time to go out of their way to go find hinges to make sure that the kitchen really was tight. And that's making a unified soft close throughout the kitchen. Is that right, Paul?
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah. I know for me, that's a big thing for me was I go through kitchens and you hit one door and you see it just slam shut versus 2 or 3 of the others with a soft close, and then you got the one that doesn't. So what's going on in the kitchen, right? So thank you to the team for making sure you had them all as a soft close. That's good.
Yep. Yeah, typical appliances that we got out of Lowe's.
And I think the team came back through and just did some final touch up on paints as well. Is that right?
Yep, pretty much.
And I know, Paul, you do a great job of kind of calling those things out. And even caulking some of the areas along the seams as well.
It looks a lot better up there.
So
I actually sprayed texture up there.
Oh, okay, good. So a lot of little final touches that we really make sure we do, because at the end we want a good product for the next homeowner to be able to come into for their home, because it's their home, and we want them to be proud of their home and feel secure and safe in their home too.
I may still come back tomorrow and do little touch-ups. The thing about touch-ups is just it's always hard to get them all.
Sure.
Everybody sees different things. So.
Yeah, and I know we've got some cleaning to do. We didn't bring our cleaning supplies. We've got a cleaning crew coming in on Tuesday to make it sparkle, so it's a good thing that we didn't bring our cleaning supplies, because you can see a little bit of leftovers from the crew doing their work.
Yeah, we need to clean this stuff.
Yeah, and we've had a cleaner through once already to do a construction clean, but again, once the team comes in, the construction team comes in to do a final punch list, there's always going to be leftover things that just need to be cleaned up. So we're going to have the team come through and do a good clean on this house to make it sparkle. Are you ready to do some work, dear? I've got a desk ready for you.
No, I don't have no light bulb.
Oh. You have a light bulb. It's right here. It's right here. There's your light bulb.
Now you can plug it in anyway. So.
We need a little spark for the light bulb? Is that what you're saying?
No place to plug it in.
Oh. Well, it's staging, so that's good. It gives people an idea of what to do maybe in the room. They'll need an extension cord to find the outlet. For the light bulb.
Fix that.
The stager did a great job. I like some of the little touches. A cute little cow over here in the bathroom. It's cute.
Yep, they repainted the vanity. Oops.
Uh-oh.
A little too good. Made those doors here.
Yeah.
The original vanity.
So there's a lot of things that go on in that final punch list, Paul, before we actually go live. Is that correct?
There is. There's quite a bit.
Yeah. And it can take several days to get everyone together to be able to get those items done.
That's a lot of trips to the store, too. There's always that stuff. I see a few paint they missed, but I won't point those out. I'll touch it up. I'll come back tomorrow. I have a paintbrush in the truck.
So we have a 3-bedroom, 2 full baths. Well, it's a 3/4 bath in that master bedroom with the shower itself. But it turned out, I mean, the before and afters is just incredible. Did you want to look in the garage at all? Share anything that you see in there?
Garage is about it.
And
Got a new furnace AC, although we got to bring the AC guy back. It's not as cold as I'd like for some reason. Brand new.
Brand new unit installed, and we're already having problems with the AC. It does happen though, right?
That happens.
Yeah.
And all the houses we've done probably last year, I probably had 2 houses that have called to go back and fix it. It's usually not their fault, it's affecting equipment, but then they use their own to fix it. So.
I think that's a good point though, because we've even sold homes and afterwards we'll get that phone call from the seller or from the buyer in their new home, and because it's a brand new furnace with AC and it's warranted, they're able to call and have that serviced correctly and fixed correctly if needed. So that's always good.
Place we had all the ducts cleaned and everything. I did hear that the quality of the products, the furnaces, the AC isn't that great sometimes. A lot of times the problem is actually with the unit itself, and something plugged up. And it's not the installer's fault, it's just like having a new car, you get one that's check engine light comes on right away. So if it happens, it's fixable. They'll fix it, no biggie.
Darn check engine light.
I have one of those on a truck right now. I have a new one.
That keeps people employed. We gotta.
Yeah. We use it so much, it's whole truck's falling apart.
So this is going to get ready to go on the market here, hopefully midweek. We'd wanted it to go on the market this last weekend, but again, we just had too many little last minute items that needed to be done, and we felt like we just needed to hold off before we did that. So it's a life of a real estate investor when they have a house that they are rehabbing. Do they rush that to put it on the market, or do they hold and make sure everything is just tight and solid before they put it on the market, Paul?
Well, I think I subscribe to the system of making sure everything is done before you put it on the market.
We can't take him anywhere, guys. He's already looking at all the little things in the house and checking them out. He's preoccupied. You see a few things.
They did a pretty good job getting touched up. There's a couple little touch-ups that I might come back and do.
You look very comfortable and content. Are you happy?
Yeah, I'll be happier when it sells.
Yes, there's that. Yes.
You don't get paid till it sells, so go, right?
That is another component to call out.
The other good thing about this house before you get to your component is that it does smell better in here.
Much better.
It smells like a new house. Between all the flooring and everything, it smells like a new house.
And the new AC and cleaning the ducts out, and yes. So from what we understood from the owners before, there were some squatters that came in and out of the home for a while in this, and they took them some time to actually get them out. And we do come across that from time to time where the original owner just struggles with some of the current laws in place and how do you get people that are squatting in your home out. We have dealt with that before, and it is tough. It's a real thing, and it is tough.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Looks good though.
What else do you want to share, sweetheart?
I think that's about it. I'm ready to go check if I have a paintbrush.
Oh, he wants to get some things done. Let's look at this beautiful kitchen again.
You do that, you go to the backyard. We're gonna go check.
Oh, what do you got in the backyard?
Go check it out.
Oh, let's go. I've got her open right here. We're going to meet Paul in the backyard. Are you ready? The backyard did go through an incredible transformation. We've got some lovely neighbors over here too. They've really been great. That's one thing to get to know too as you come into a neighborhood, is just to get to know the neighbors. And they have been fantastic. It's a nice little neighborhood here. You can see we've got some work going on over here as well. But look at this transformation in the backyard. A lot different than before. We did a low maintenance backyard back here. So someone coming in, if they wanted to put grass in, they certainly could, but we chose to do low maintenance. So you're able to come in and out of this home pretty easily. So there's no grass back here, but if you wanted to put some patio furniture or some sitting chairs back here, you could easily do that and just enjoy the quiet of the backyard. And then this path is fun. You could even put a grill or fire pit of some kind back here. That would be fun back here too. You can see this beautiful rocks that came in as well. That was not here before. That was part of the landscaping that we had done. I bet Paul is out there looking for a paintbrush and he's watering the front yard. That's stinker. All right, let's see if we can go find him and do some final thoughts on this. And be sure to check out the final results here. We'll have some before and afters going through this particular home, and you'll be able to see the before and the after. Even some middle of the project renovation pictures as we go through this as well. The transformation in this kitchen alone is incredible. I think the other thing to call out in the kitchen here is while the pictures are a little misleading, it makes the paint on the kitchen look like it's almost black, but it's actually a very dark charcoal color. I love the color in person. I didn't like the color so much in the pictures. So just sharing that little feedback, you can see the contrast. This is a black chair and that is a charcoal colored with a hint of blue, a very dark blue in there as well. So you see the contrast there. But again, the transformation is absolutely incredible. All right, Paul, we're going to ask our subscribers. He found his paintbrush. The YouTube warriors, we can't leave him alone for 5 minutes. He's gonna go find that paintbrush and finish the job himself. I love it. Look at that. He's already up there just doing the final pieces and parts.
That's what you gotta do.
What an incredible husband.
That's what you gotta do.
That is what you gotta do, huh, baby? Life of a real estate investor. Always in there making it happen. With a paint bucket in tow, along with a paintbrush.
It's not the contractor's fault.
No, but this is what we do. We come in and we do these final pieces. And with that, Paul, we're going to ask our subscribers and our YouTube warriors to
pick up a paintbrush, come help.
Anytime that anyone wants to come join us and break down a wall or pick up a paintbrush, that invitation is there for you.
Yes.
You just got to comment. You got to reach out. You got to let us know. We do travel nationwide. We're going to be doing a larger road trip here at the end of this calendar year. If you want us to connect one-on-one in person, you got to reach out. If you don't reach out, we don't know. So with that, I'm going to continue to follow Paul around once we're offline and help him out a little bit because it's the right thing to do.
That's what we do.
All right, love. We're going to ask our subscribers to like,
comment, subscribe,
and share.
Reach out if you want us to come visit a project.
That's right. And with that,
we're out.
Road Warriors, we'll see you in the field. See ya.
See ya.